10 years at Alexander Technology Group is awesome.
Most staffing companies don't last this long.
The company's grown a lot.
I think they've figured it out, how to open up offices and make them successful.
Coming into a company that is already around for 10 years, established.
It's excellent to see a small company in New Hampshire growing so much.
I'm proud to say that we've been around for 10 years. I mean, that's quite an achievement.
I have a place where I can succeed and grow.
I can't believe it's been 10 years. It feels like so much has happened in that time. If you look back 10 years ago, we launched formally in October of 2007, right around the time the Dow Jones had hit an all-time high of 14,000 and change. And if you quickly fast forward 18 months later, we had lots of companies hurting, trying to stay afloat, lots of people looking for work. And we had to stay focused and become or continue to be the resource that people needed.
People ask me, what do I do? And I say, well, I'm a recruiter. I said, boy, it's got to be really tough for you. It's like, actually, it's pretty good.
KBW was doing well. We were about a year and a half into the start of KBW, and we were getting a ton of interest from CFOs to help fill IT positions, which that's not what KBW does.
And of course, being the customer service driven people we were, we said, sure, we can do that. And of course, we had a challenging time. First, we tried outsourcing it to other firms, and that was pretty much a disaster.
These are all infrastructure positions, and whether a company is doing really well or not so well, if a key person leaves in IT, that person needs to be replaced.
Jason Alexander had some interest in potentially doing what we did.
I'd gotten together with Jason and the guys to talk about proactively fostering a relationship with my soon-to-be organization.
He came to me right before he left and said, I have a favor to ask. I am out of gas, and I left my wallet at home. Do you think you could loan me $20? And I started laughing. I said, you know what, we'll take it out of your commissions down the road. And I gave him $20 and never thought about it again. And at one point, I got an email from Jason Alexander, and the subject line of the email was, remember when you loaned me $20? And that was his entry email to us, and as they say, the rest is history. Over a couple lunches and dinners and cocktails, we formed Alexander Technology Group.
It was organic transformation of our organization. When Jay joined the company, we were doing our accounting and finance placement successfully, but yet still missing so much opportunity with the technology world, and Jason came in with the Alexander Technology Group, and it was a huge turning point for the company.
It happened very quickly, and we came to the conclusion that starting an organization together and cross-pollinating and growing the organizations as a team would make a lot more sense, and thank God we did.
When we came up with Alexander Technology Group, there was another ATG that surfaced in recently in Massachusetts, but since they grow medical marijuana, I think we're okay. Unless there's something Jason's branched off to that I'm not aware of.
It starts with the people that we have here. If you go back to some of the people who have been here for almost the entire time, and some of our legacy long-term personnel, they've made the difference.
So when I first started, all three companies were in the one room. We blew out the back wall, and the Nagler Group went back there, so it was just Alexander and KBW in the one room.
When I came in here 6 years ago, they had no presence in Massachusetts.
When I first started, the group in Woburn there were 3 of us.
I think we were 5 when I got to the smaller office in Woburn.
I've been fortunate to manage a Bedford team for a number of years, and then moved out here to manage this team almost 2 years ago.
John Whalen, who's been a manager with us for, it seems like longer than 10 years, and I mean that in a good way, John, really, was here interviewing with us for our first management position. I mean, next thing we know, he had been there about 8 hours, and we thought to ourselves for the very first time, this guy could be getting hungry. I gave him a paper cup full of the little goldfish and a paper cup full of water, and I said, hopefully that'll tide you over. And I can't believe he's still here just for that reason alone.
I started working for them, it's been 7.5 years now.
Early on, we used to do, in fact, we still do it, every year, the Great Estate HR Human Resources Show. Jason, who's quite the juggler, would just start juggling in the hallway, in the center people where people are walking around. I mean, he's drumming up interest from his thing any way he can. And people would come to the booth and say, who is that? Well, that's the owner of the company. We have a snow globe with a little golf ball that rests on a golf tee. Well, he's still the only person I've ever seen in the world that can do it. He can do it every time.
It's amazing to watch. You have to work with him after seeing that.
He's a great golfer. He does hacky sack. He does all the things that normal athletes don't do very well.
I think back to our first really big piece of PR when we had won a distinction from Business New Hampshire magazine as being the fastest growing organization in the state. And I had, about a week before, in a game of football, not tackle football, co-ed flag football, gotten a massive concussion. This whole side of my face was black and blue. Accepting this award from Governor Lynch, I looked like I had just walked out of an episode of Fight Club. That hurt. It was about the most awkward looking, terrible looking picture we ever could have chosen for our very first big piece of PR.
It was a very successful business from the beginning, led by Jason, and everyone that he hired subsequently did a outstanding job.
It gives me an immense amount of pride watching people not just get a job, but build a career here. And some people here on their second and third promotions through the organization, holding roles that we weren't 100% sure we'd have to create as we first started the company, 2 or 3 or 4 of us in a room making phone calls.
Those relationships that we've formed over those 10 years with candidates, with clients, candidates sometimes becoming clients.
I've worked with them for all these years, and then I'm like, you know, this would be a great place to work for. I would love to come work for them someday, and here I am.
That has really been the key to our success.
The 5 partners are very much 5 people who care about not only their business, but the people who work for them. I have 2 little boys. I never have to worry about if my little boys are sick and need me. I don't have to choose between my family and my company. And the partners support that.
It's a family, you know, from the partners to, you know, the newest employee here. Everyone tries to help each other out. Everyone tries to make people successful, pick them up when they're down.
New college grads, there are veterans that have been doing recruiting for 15 years, and everyone in between.
You get to work with the managing partners on a daily basis. If you have a question or a concern or something that you want to talk about with your career growth, they'll sit down and have a conversation with you, and they'll also give you the tools that you need to get where you need to be.
I've never once walked around saying this is my company, or this is my baby, or this is my namesake. The pride, I think, should be equally distributed among everybody who's helped build it, from the new hires that just started this week on back to the people who have been here since the beginning.
Well, 10 years. Been a good ride. You know, thanks for everything you guys have done for making a great work environment and making a place that we can come to that doesn't even really seem like work. Here's to 10 and hopefully another 10 more. Thanks a lot, guys.
You've done an awesome job, I think, growing this company and creating a culture here where people like coming to work, they like working with each other, and the success is pretty evident, so happy birthday.
Well, congratulations. It's a great accomplishment, and I enjoy working here, and I appreciate the opportunity you guys have given me, and I look forward to another 10, 20 years.
Congrats on 10 years, guys. Here's to 10 more.
Congratulations on 10 years. That's no small feat, and I'm not surprised you guys did it. You are the best to work for.
You built up an excellent company. I couldn't be more excited to see what you guys have in the future for us, and I'm glad to be a part of the team.
Thank you for the opportunity 6 years ago of being part of this journey, and I look forward to many more successful years and making Alexander Technology Group and Bank W Staffing the best staffing firm in the New England area.
Keep up the great work, and looking forward to 10 more.
To the founders of Alexander Technology, congratulations on 10 years, and I look forward to celebrating number 20 with you guys as well.
Congratulations on 10 years, and hopefully it's going to be another great 10 years.
I look forward to being part of the next 10 years with you for all of its challenges and its rewards.
Congratulations on 10 years. I look forward to hopefully being here in the next 10 years.
You know, I love the company. I love what we do every day. So, you know, here's to another 10 years. I know that that we'll get there.
It's been phenomenal. You take care of your people tremendously. I can personally attest to that, and I look forward to the next 10 years.
Happy birthday. Thank you for all the memories, the opportunity here. I'm having a great time. Hopefully you guys are as well. And here's to another 10 years of success.
Congratulations, Matt, Jason, Paul, Gary, and Jason on 10 years of success. I've really enjoyed being taken on this journey with you guys as everybody has grown and the company has grown. It's been a wonderful experience. I hope to wish you much success and another 10 years of a wonderful and crazy ride growing this company and doing what you guys do best.
I appreciate all the opportunities that you've given and provided me, and I look forward to another 10, another 20.
Guys, congratulations. Definitely some big things coming up in the future for you guys, and hopefully I'll be a part of that.
It's been a great experience, and I really am thankful. So thank you, all of you, and here's to 10 more.
Congratulations. I think you've got a lot to be proud of. It's a great company, a place that I really enjoy coming to work every day, and here's to the next 10 years. I'm looking forward to being part of it.
Congratulations, that's a huge success. And I want to personally just say thank you for all the support. You guys have made that clear so many times, and I think that's why I work so hard and try my best to do best for the company. So thank you very much, and I'd say it's only just begun.
Hey guys, congratulations on 10 amazing years. Thank you so much for including me in your journey, and I hope to have many more.
You guys have done some incredible things, and the company's certainly well on their way to the next 10 years. I wish you the best of luck, and very much looking forward to being part of it.
It's been a pleasure to get to join this thing, to work with all of you, and congrats on 10 years, and here's to 10 more.
10 years, it's a big milestone. Enjoy it. Thanks for all your support, and happy to be here for the next time.
Is that it?
Yep.